Good morning, everyone. It's a crisp, cold day. It is October 24th. We're on the way to the gym. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm marking today officially as prep for the Arnold Classic. So this year at the Arnold Classic, we have the Anderson Bench Press Invitational. It's actually going to be on Saturday, the busiest day of the Arnold, for more exposure, things like that. Basically what the competition is going to be is 3 lift for a total. So your 3 bench attempts combined to get a total, and that's going to determine your placing. Never had a competition like that before. To my knowledge, it's never been done. Pretty exciting, and it's a little more of a strategic type of competition because you have to not miss an attempt. It's going to keep people honest. If you miss an attempt, your total goes down significantly, and your placing is going to get lower, and your chance at winning the money in first place is going to diminish as well. So, given that the Arnold takes place at the beginning of March, some years the end of February and the beginning of March, that leaves me with about 4 full months. And because training is more or less accumulative, that's also going to start the training for my 1,500 pound bench press. Obviously, anytime I compete, I'm going there to win. So that's what I plan on doing. The point is to get a 3 lift or 3 attempt total. So that's what's going to determine the placing. This is not going to be a competition where I'm trying to hit the biggest bench I've ever done. I'm going there to be strategic and get a good placing. And like I said before, I'm going there to win. So without further ado, conduct my 45-minute drive to good old Manassas, Virginia, and we'll get some training in. Today is back training. I don't know if I'm going to be alone or if Chris is going to be able to make it in, but that's what we're going to do today. And all right, so we'll talk to you later. Just wanted to make a quick video about the plans for the weekend, but I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow for Wednesday is my assistant day bench. I'm going to do some slinger work. Not really sure about weight or sets and reps yet, but for the weekend I want to go up to 1,200 pounds. And the heaviest I've gone up so far since the meet at the end of July is 1,065. So I think it's a good time to get back up to 1,200. That'd be for me, a good starting point. Trying to get back to the heavy stuff. And 1,200 pounds for all 3 attempts is kind of the goal for the Arnold. It's not very soluble. If you all have been following me for a while, you know that I make this drive 5, sometimes 6 times a week. I say times, not days. I usually go to the gym 5 days a week. Sometimes Tuesdays I'll go in twice, so that's 6 times, not 6 days. Anyway, let's go ahead, get this locker open, break out the equipment, and we'll get the workout going.
Look, you think that guy can read? Probably not.
So we're sitting outside the gym here. You know, sometimes you just go in and you just don't feel like going too heavy. That's kind of what happened today. Just wasn't not in the mood to go heavy. Kept the weight very light, speed reps with a little light slinger, and just kind of went ham on the pecs because I don't have any pecs, trying to build them. The goal for Saturday is going to be 1,200 pounds, kind of reacclimation process, getting back to that point. So gummed up my elbow about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So I've been keeping the triceps light or absent on Wednesdays so that I'm not screwed going into heavy bench for Saturday. So I think we got a good lineup. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. Well, I just got a text from our gym owner, Joe, and he said that the American Pro, which is in town this weekend, they requested to use some of their our kilo plates. So half the kilo plates are going to be missing. Kind of puts a little bit of a damper on the plans for the weekend to go up to 1,200. So hopefully it's not too bad. We can maybe mix kilos and pound plates. I don't like to do that. It gets a little squirrely, but don't have a choice. So we'll just see what we can do.
Consecutively 1 year prior to that.
That's a huge jump. So did you start off, like when did you switch to gear? How did your powerlifting journey evolve?
I only lifted for the first 4 years in high school. I was like kind of just wanted to be the big high school kid, lifting raw. At the age of 18, I got into equipment. I've done it ever since for the last 15 years.
So you realized
The week begins for me on Saturdays. That is the most important day of the week for me. The rest of the week I kind of structure around my performance on Saturdays. That is the day that I train, or we all train, the competitive lift, the bench. Everything's comp spec. The bench we lay on, the bar we use, the kilo plates, everything. So it's been the same way for 40 years at this exact same location here in Manassas, Virginia. And this is home right here. This bench and all these kilo plates and the bar we use. So, all right, we got a big group of people here today. So we'll go ahead, let's conduct the workout.
Heels down, legs on. Half.
Come on. There you go.
So we're using a 12-inch pad, as you can see. Normally we use a 14, but XPC doesn't use 14-inch pads, so we have to readjust and use a 12.
Take a second.
First day back handling 1,200 since the end of July. That was a good setback, so now we just gotta keep working. Kind of headed the Arnold now. All right, so workout was more than successful. So that was kind of unexpected. I probably should have went full range with it instead, but being my first time back with that kind of load, taking off a one board is pretty safe, and hitting 7 reps. I've hit 1,200 for 10, but that was off a 2 board, so 1 board is pretty spectacular for me. I'm really happy with it. So it's a good sign of things to come. And we got 4 months to kind of acclimate and get used to it and hit it full range and do multiple sets and reps with it. So we're headed over to the American Pro, and we'll hang out in the Anderson booth So, all right, we'll catch you guys next time. Thank you all for tuning in. This would not be possible without my awesome sponsors and all of the good people that I have in my life. For full training videos, if you want to see everything that I do in the gym, from my first set to my last set of every exercise that I do, subscribe to Patreon or YouTube members. Follow me on Instagram at Kolbstrong. And until the next episode, stay strong.